Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Aku mau lanjutin ini nih greget, guys. Pengen nyelesain sampai ke DLC. Soalnya PR kita makin banyak. Ya, walaupun ya harusnya gitu kan aku tuh ke yang lain. Tapi tetap aja, guys, agak susah, guys. Harus bener-bener yang namanya itu apa ya namanya tuh? Menyelesaikan gitu, guys. Bentar ya, guys. Ya, let's go, guys. Kita lanjutin, guys. Enaknya pakai ini sih, pakai apa? Joystick loh.
Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Aku udah selesai di sini ya. Kasih lambat dulu dah. Lupa belum ganti pantesan. Sini ada ini. Loh. Wait. Bisa ya? Oh, aku bisa langsung ke sini, Cok. Ah. Udah, cuma ngecek biasa doang. Ini runtuhan yang tadi kalau ini. Aku baru kirain aku harus ada outpostnya aja. Ternyata bisa. Kesini aku belum sempat ngecek loh. Ada sesuatu kah? Tidak ada, geng. Oh, cuma lubang biasa, geng. Moka dong. Enggak. Selamat di mana nih? bisa. Oh, ditandain dulu keluar lagi. Jir, kok di atas, cok? Ini tempat si Rila latihan. Malah keluar di atas loh. Ya, mau kan. Bentar, cara kerjanya jadi dia tuh ini doang. Cara kerjanya jadi langsung ke atas gitu.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, is the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Kayak gitu ya, nggak usah capek-capek ya kan. Dia lupa. Coba. Kemana nih? Nah, cara naik ke atas ini nih gimana ya, gengs? Kalau gitu aing enak dong. Kita kejelajah semua. Itu apa itu? Sama naga lagi. Cara naik ke sini gimana ya? Lewat mana ya? Sumpah deh, susah itu naiknya. Oh, lewat darat. Oh, lewat sini nih. Nah, ini nih, guys. Dari sini. Tapi kan di sini ya tuh tebing. Apa pohon ini nih? Coba aku turun nanti. Tapi ada naga. Bisa nih. Jalanan lagi sih. Oh, tebing bukan? Oh, menjelajahnya harus lewat sini, geng. Baru bisa. Ada sungai buat masuk ke gua ya.
Show me what you got.
Biarin. Keruntuhan ini. Manakah yang harus ku cari?
Might want to look around some.
Alah, lewat mana nih? Pencet. Nah, bisa. Iya. Masih ada. Udah dapat pedangnya. Pedang baja kan? Oh ini. Oh, yang basicnya belum ada. Ini ada di sini semua. Itu gimana ya? Di bawah. Sini. coba. Runtuhannya di mana coba? Ya malah berenang. Kok bisa ketemu sih? Sini dibilangnya di bawah, tapi di bawah sebelah mana? Masuk ke sini kagak ada, coy. Ada loh di dekat sini. Sebelah mana? Dekat sini tapi di bawah, geng. Coba aku cari. Kagak ada loh. Oh, ini nih. Astagfirullah, ada tengkorak. Aku pikir kotak, cok. Aku pikir kotak di sini. Nggak kelihatan, sumpah. Trouser. Sini dulu deh. Ada lesson. Udah kayak Hyundai anjir. Bisa teleportasi.
Might want to look around some.
Aduh, di mana ya, geng? Apa di bawah? Harus bener-bener teliti anjir. Gak ketemu loh. Wah, si kocak gimana nih? Ah, ini apa ini? Tiba-tiba jejak. Nanti deh. Ah, dapat geng. Ya, itu lagi nih. Oh, gua ada gua. Lah, kok bisa? Ih. Lah. Nanti deh, misi utama dulu deh. More handle. Ini kemana sih? Selamat nih. Wah, dapat pedang banyak nih.
Hold this. No reaction to
Si
diamond.
Uma.
Yes, Wolf.
Udah ngomong. Uma. Ayah. Terakhir.
Look. Like that? Pretty.
Can we talk? So long.
Yes?
See you later, Vesemir.
Oh, ini dia.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Siri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Siri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountain. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonating?
Malah buka kayak gini. Wih, jebol.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble. Geralt?
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense. Let's dance. How do you like that silver?
Oh, well. Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next. Cheers.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! I moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes. Water hag.
Great. The last thing we need.
Damage-nya gede banget. Damage-nya gede banget.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
old Spear Tip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him.
Hear that? Sounds...
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us.
What if it's not?
We'll investigate.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost.
little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now. You're not gonna let...
No,
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to...
Lambert and...
Geralt?
Tadi mana? Ah.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trial.
But even a...
Ready? Oh, you fat...
One. You're no...
Wall looks like... Ard, maybe?
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Spear Tip.
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Segala. Ini ikutan turun.
Something tells me he's not gonna like this. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. Better make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Hear that?
Old spear tip's looking for us already. Bones. Pulverized.
Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for challenge.
How long you gonna make me wait?
That's for Voltaire.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All week. Let's go.
Pergi melalui gua. Spear tip. Atas mana sih? Sini. Muter-muter gini jalannya.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls?
We ought to be careful. This is their turn.
Couple of trolls got you so...
Come on.
Dapatkan kelingkaran elemen. Dapatkan kelingkaran elemen. Lepaskan dapatnya benar.
See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that. Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is in three.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or... Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Oh gini sih, dapatkan kelingkaran elemennya. Oh harus cepat kali ya.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Aduh, mana ada merahnya.
So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Medallion's humming. Place it well. It's gotta be.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that. Take my advice.
Sorry, no!
Enough! Run for the cave!
Sih. Oh coba kita lewatin dulu deh.
We and
Listen,
Enjoy.
yeah, gonna have to agree to disagree.
Finally. My brain's gonna... Alright.
I...
Emang di sananya. Jadi kita tuh dihalangin gitu guys. Bentar. Anjir, armor aing rusak. Lempar sama batu, cok.
Just a few steps more.
Dapatkan kelingkaran elemen.
We're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath. Out of...
No denying that. Damn.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air? Then all we gotta do is
Let me think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Axie's useful and dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
misi kermuran. Ah, kagak bisa. Kalau semap bisa. Maksudnya harus pindah dulu ke ini tetap. Nah,
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
The world's never ending.
Wouldn't.
oh iya, ini belum semua.
Thanks. So long.
This long search for Siri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Sekarang bisa.
An iron mine, depleted centuries ago. Might want to look around some. Something behind these roots.
Wah. Apa ini? Forge apa deh? Forge apa deh? Pergi apa sih? Wah, ada.
A wolf head? I know this place. Almost washed away. The first trials of the grasses decades before they built the fortress. Just like the Witchers. I want to look around some. Place where monster slayers were created, now infested with monsters, near dripping with irony. Mutations were carried out here. Nice acoustics. Carried far.
You're gonna make me wait. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. Potions. Poisons more like some contraption. Broken.
like the herbs here. Corn lily, nightshade, wolfsbane, nature's finest. No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better. A vat for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us.
Tempat bikin mutan nih firmware-nya di sini. Ih, balik lagi. Mana ya? Di luhuran gitu. Bismillah. Oh benar gambar tadi. banget. Langsung bikin bajunya.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, is the key to finding a young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
Ingat perak meteorit. Telur monster. Ada monster. Kagak ada. Ini ada nih. Batangan perak. Timur perak meteorit. Ih. Ini Radeon. Cahaya. Enggak ada, Cok. Biji percaya enggak ada sih. Ada lagi. Itu tinggal hasil teh. Ini pedang udah semua. Oh, baru superior. Radeon. Jadi Radeon. Aduh, kurang 5 tim Radeon. Udah ada nih. ultrafon. Ini tidak ada coy. Tidak ada coy ultrafoniknya.
Thanks. So long.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Buat armor kagak ada.
No reaction to dynamite.
Look, like that? Pretty, isn't it?
Can we talk?
What a...
Nice to be... Thanks.
I had to change... Going gets tough.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Now look here. Fuel's functioning normally.
Yes, Wolf?
Ya, kemana? Salah jalan. Halo, masih ingat? Masih. Anjir, dari jalan ke bawah nih. Oh, tutup. Siapa bang? Misterius. Ih, ngeluarin api. Kaget anjir. Tiba-tiba ada yang meledak.
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys.
Arif gua.
Well, they're not exactly
Iya,
happy with
ingat.
you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Yang dulu pernah mabar GTA kan?
You got truck pretty.
It may.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you while you will stop.
Agree. Fine.
Firstly,
Taking.
is that I'm suck.
Who you play?
No,
How could.
exactly. If only.
Or. Potesta.
Yet it's ever. Spare. Ah. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. A signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there.
Langsung dapat.
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thoughts?
All done. Now.
Can we talk?
What about?
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Narik kunci ke dalam.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in.
Consider it.
Gimana ini?
His long search for Siri led Geralt to
Salah
conclude
dialog
that
deh.
the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding a young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Iya.
Look at the fire. Now look here. It was functioning normal.
Dimeridium. You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge... Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my...
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerbag.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
Waffe.
Le...
Take it.
Yeah. To the... That...
What is it?
The time of the White Frost.
And the world will perish amidst ice.
I don't doubt you know. The Elder Blood...
Any... What was that?
Good.
No.
Natch. The end...
So if...
Then it...
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should get... Listen, Lambert,
Last I heard,
I believe we...
I don't... Just as I...
What's this method?
Derives from folk tradition. Out.
A bit...
No.
In my...
Vesemir's got...
That was not...
What...
So... Got...
Vesemir meant... Or...
Sounds...
Wouldn't mind...
Nothing I can do.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious.
What have you been...
Yeah.
Shush.
And
Fine.
What did you...
Kill the...
Pragmatic as ever.
you could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for...
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel, that catacomb.
A cat. Oh,
Finish.
that's...
We've never...
My clan threw a masquerade.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech.
Alchemist come out of it all?
Fine.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
He get caught plowing somebody he should...
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now.
I'll subject him to the trial of...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not.
Because you want to watch him
Stop interrupting. To restore... Imagine a lump...
What are the...
Not good.
Unless...
Might be...
It'll...
I need...
Where?
You heard?
Maybe.
Oh.
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Don't stay out long. Tomorrow's...
Didn't listen, did he?
They never...
Samavilla contract.
Finish it in a minute.
Ooh.
The gut...
Damn.
How about a rap?
Why not?
Yeah. Unless you'd rather play strip Quent.
Maybe I'd find...
Compare your trousers. What's with him?
Don't worry about it.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Chân cả đi. Sải vậy chứ nhỉ?
So, what? Snare that one of...
Great.
Yeah. All right.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right?
Stop.
You
Guess.
Hello.
Where did you dig up that bon...
Vesemir men.
All right.
Oh.
Wait.
No, it's...
Slow. Pretty...
Sounds great.
I've never... How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Taken Fistek. Eskel. Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Already went.
All right, I'll...
Lambert,
Yeah?
sometimes you're...
And sometimes you're a real blow. Damn.
Good thing it was empty.
This is a job.
Not again. Take that hat.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to?
Geralt?
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern. I think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference.
Ah, Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Eskel!
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
Let me alone.
Let's find a... What about that source?
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on!
Good night.
Damn. What a dream.
see it.
Real.
You can give the.
Vesemir.
Well, so?
All right.
Then
Yeah.
Thought.
Couldn't.
Sure.
Right.
we can
Wait.
do it and disinf.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning?
Potions with
Tool.
Good.
Hookweed extra.
Eskel,
ready.
open the valves. It doesn't.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent.
So everything's going.
No.
Administered.
I had hoped.
Why'd you?
Geralt,
OCK Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. A trial. If that's Siri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust you. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. You wit...
Hey, Yen.
dozing off?
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparent. Heard about the time?
No.
The winter she tricked, then she asked me. As soon as we...
He's awake. Mother severe. Nevid.
Havala?
Severe.
Yes. An elf. An hell.
Where is...
Yeah.
We can...
I'll...
Enough.
Is he gonna...
I can't.
The truck. Violent. Hold it. You.
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she... Time they'll expect to catch us. Do we have a choice?
Pretty boy could
Or wield mad.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring...
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. And you...
I've Avala to
The boy.
All right.
Good luck, Wolf.
come back quickly, Geralt.
Let's go. Happen on any interesting contracts lately?
Not lately. Jumped out.
Get a night.
What a...
Besides the... See ya.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. Can we talk?
What about?
You haven't changed a lick.
That
No.
Mama?
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Con này rồi. Nyala. Guys, kita lanjut next stream ya guys. Kita rehat sejenak. Thanks for watching and bye bye guys. Bentar-bentar aku ngecek dulu ini.